President Trump's guilty verdict is an outrage and disservice to the nation. By John Grimaldi. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, the word Trump means to be better than or have more importance or power than another person or thing. In America's political circles, Trump, as in President Donald Trump, is gaining in popularity among voters, despite extreme efforts of his enemies. The news source, Vox, writes that, across multiple kinds of polling and public opinion surveys, Trump's favorability appears to have stabilized at a higher place than 3 years ago. Views of Trump have been improving for most Americans and have actually increased significantly among Black and Latino Americans, younger voters, and working-class people. What makes his popularity significant is that it is happening in the aftermath of efforts to take him down. President Trump has faced 4 criminal court charges, one of which has found him guilty. He is the first former president in American history to be charged with crimes. Some argue that the charges were brought in an effort to take him down and the convictions will ultimately be overturned. According to consultant Billy Pierce, it was an abuse of the justice system. Biden and Democrats can't win the 2024 election in the polls, so they use prosecution of Trump to try to keep him out of office. This verdict will not hold up through appeals. Support for Trump has even been declared by voters such as Betsy Sarcone, who said she didn't even like him. As she put it, "I've been following this sideshow semi-closely. This does not impact my plans to vote Republican. I don't even like Donald Trump, and this was a witch hunt, made-up crimes on the part of the judge and DA. It will never stand on appeal. I actually don't think it will hurt him. People are so sick of the sideshows to distract, avoid, and gaslight people away from the real problems in this country." To be clear, I'm still not a Trump fan, but it's pretty clear these cases are being motivated politically. The fact of the matter is that Donald Trump's guilty verdict has rallied support for the former president. Ron Bonjean, a Republican strategist, told The Hill that it had the same dramatic effect across the country like President Clinton's impeachment. They are very different scenarios, but both caused a massive rally effect. With Clinton it was Democrats, and now with Trump it's Republicans who believe there is judicial overreach. It gave establishment Republicans permission to be supportive of Trump going into November. Even Trump's former VP, Mike Pence, said Donald Trump's verdict was based on politically motivated charges, and is an outrage and disservice to the nation. No one is above the law, but our courts must not become a tool to be used against political opponents. Please consider joining the Association of Mature American Citizens. Please take a moment and subscribe to this channel.